Field here for their second drive of the game. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Jamie Collins. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Stafford open man. He's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off. And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
A 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Brady's throw there complete, and he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up. And quickly, they get to the line.
5-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down now. It's Peterson, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, going for Sanders downfield, and he fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and
2nd straight drive now. You're Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jamie Collins able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The final shot before half for Brady. And Brady going to get intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded just outside the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They will be led out by perhaps the best ever. At 43 years of age now, it's the great Tom Brady.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From just shy of midfield, Brady. Here's a screen to Powell. Try! All the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 34. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Jamie Collins makes the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Brady. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
Onside kick recovered by the Lions.
Detroit gearing up for their opening drive here, led by Matthew Stafford, the veteran former #1 pick back in 2009.
When I think of Matthew Stafford in Detroit, I think of numbers, and I mean passing numbers. 40,000 yards passed in his career last year before back injury landed on the outside.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson, 40 yards. And the Lions are a 2-point conversion away from tying this game.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. He's got it, so they take just the 1 here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. From the 6. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Left side, the completion to his tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. Shotgun now for Brady.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post right there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to let the football in and gain significant yardage.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Peterson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
2nd and 4.
Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4. On play action, now Brady rolling to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jarrett Davis in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
It's 4th down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Trey Burton there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. They took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as we said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 15 points.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown.
To number 11, Marvin Jones.
Marvin Jones there to make the grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he stopped immediately there.
Peterson, the ball carrier.
The linebacker, Christian Jones, there to make the stop.
I know a lot of coaches like the toss play because they think it can be a real momentum shifter. Get the ball to that back who can get to the corner and turn it upfield. And on this play, that's exactly what they got, including a first down.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. He'll drop this down to Peterson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
4-yard line.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. They run. It's Mark Ingram.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
First down, here's the run with Peterson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
4-yard line.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Desmond Trufant brought him down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Brady going to throw. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense in the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the 3rd quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Stafford caught on the right side by Jones. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have taken the lead. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Prater on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Lions 21, Vikings 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. Able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Just keep going. It's all right.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
17-yard line.
They go screen. This is Ingram. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Peterson. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Well, they've got the slim deficit, decided to go for it, hoping to keep the foot. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
It's a pickup.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains.
Tries for Rice, intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
We see